All right, guys, welcome back to the Drunk Sober podcast. No matter if we're drunk, sober, or hungover, we're going to talk. So instead of asking the question, what we usually do, we're going to take this shot and we're going to see how we're talking about after. So cheers, guys.
Cheers. That was good.
That wasn't that bad.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's horrible.
So,
that's horrible.
No matter if we're drunk, sober, or hungover, we're going to talk. How you feeling right now, Bill? You drunk,
Pretty
sober,
good.
Hungover?
Pretty good. I'm neither.
Neither?
You can't be.
Yeah, you can't.
Kyle said this before.
Yeah, Kyle said it first episode.
So I have to be drunk, sober, or hungover.
Yeah. Or if you're in between, but you can't be neither. You can't be none of them.
How about Kyle? I'm buzzed.
There you go.
There you
What
go.
about
That's
you?
for
How you
Kyle.
doing?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Chilling. So, we got a special episode. We're in a different setting. We're outside. We're hanging out with the boys. We're on our very special guest patio right now. Bill,
The king.
the king. It's a beautiful place you got here, bud.
The king. It is. This is the sanctuary.
The sanctuary.
This is the, I want to say it's the barm. Not a farm, the barm.
The barn.
Barm.
With a
B-A-R-M for, instead of a farm, it's the barm. Everything has to start with a B. Like bug.
Okay.
So this is the barm.
This is the barn.
This is the barn. We have raccoons, deer, foxes, stray cats, stupid dogs, and we also have now groundhogs. I found a whole family of groundhogs.
So you name
And
them
I
or
weed
anything?
whacked one of them, actually, and I tore his ass up a little bit, and he tried to come at me sideways, so I had to tell him who the boss was. Excuse me.
How many raccoons have you caught?
I've caught 4 raccoons so far, and I
Coon hunting.
I have one hiding right now. He's trying to get into my truck. He got in my truck the other day.
How do you get in your truck?
Every Sunday, I put the trash out in my truck so I can take it to the driveway, because if I put it down by the driveway, they just tear the shit out of it no matter what you do with it. They're very sophisticated coons.
Wait, you don't have those those flat tops on the top of your truck?
No, I don't have a tonneau cover.
So you're not privileged, whatever, dude.
Yeah, it's not
Whatever.
proofed.
He had
Proofed.
one.
I had one.
He
I just got a new
truck.
truck with a smaller bed
Oh, really?
because I wanted the bigger back seat because we travel all the time.
That makes sense.
But yeah, fuck raccoons. But I want one as a pet though, so hopefully I catch a baby one day and teach it how to bring me beers out of the refrigerator.
I was thinking that if a raccoon was like you said a baby raccoon was somewhere and I would definitely bring it in. I would definitely take it as a pet. That'd be so awesome. To have
I learned
a
about
raccoon.
raccoons the other day because I like raccoons, but they'll tear you a new one. My coworker and friend, shout out Brandon Lindley, he used to have a raccoon as a pet, and he told me they would take him out during the daytime and hang out with them, and he'd be in the creek flipping stones and ripping stones over with them and eating crayfish, and anytime they caught crayfish they would just give him the crayfish. Raccoon rip its claws off and eat the crayfish. But his name was Miko, and they raised him, and he was living with them for about a year. He loved the bath time. He loved to get in a bathtub, hang out with them, but boy raccoons like to stray during mating season, and he just disappeared one year and never came back.
That makes you
Wow.
really want to get a raccoon.
But you can't have raccoons unless you can't tame them unless they're babies. You have to he said they found 2 babies in his uncle's coop eating their dog food, and they kept them. He took one, the other one took the other one, and they hung out for a while. But males are little horn bastards. They like to run and go chase the raccoon girls in the woods and during mating season.
So obviously you have to get a female if you wanted to get if you
wanted to try to keep them around, yeah, you probably have to find them one. But yeah, didn't only lasted a year. And he had a couple after that, but they didn't really like people. But you got to catch them young, teach them. You basically raise them
That's
like
crazy.
you're their parents.
I mean, that makes sense though, because they're very smart creatures. They're
And the things that he said they do with their hands, he said they're very, very, very talented with their hands.
Yeah.
They're like human hands, kind of.
Yeah, they just don't have thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's nuts. So I have a question. I would like to start out with is I've known you for years. I've known you for fucking since I've known Bill.
Which is when?
I've known Bill since 2nd grade.
Oh, okay. So when he was about.
Yeah, but we moved away.
Yeah, but you moved.
We
you moved
to-
away and,
we moved
and you
to
guys
Florida.
came back in
Oh, so
middle
you've been
school.
that long.
5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've
Yep.
basically known you since middle school.
Yep.
And I like, you're a amazing person to be around. You're the life of the party. You're a person that, like, if Bill's there, it's going to be a good time. Like, no matter what the occasion may be. So, like,
I said the same thing about you, Wyatt. Appreciate that.
yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. So, how did this all start? Like, what made you become this type of person?
Lift your mic up.
Wasn't making very good decisions very on in a young age, and I woke up one day and said, I ain't going to live like this anymore.
Where are you from?
Born in Pittsburgh and lived in Fort Myers, Florida for age 2 till 6th grade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What,
Can't remember how old I was in 6th grade. 12 maybe.
Really?
Yeah, that's about it.
You like Florida better than PA?
I like their weather and the beaches better than PA, but I love Pittsburgh.
So you're going to be one of those guys, like those old people that just, like, hang out in Florida for,
Migrate
like, the
to
winter.
Florida?
Yeah, they migrate
In the
to
winter.
Florida, and then you come back to, like,
I'm a Yinzer through and through. I got the city right here. I'm a Yinzer through and through. I do not like the Pittsburgh Pirates. I used to root for them. So, for the record, F. Bob Nutting and his family, you suck.
Well,
You still have the best ballpark in the world. I do love going to PNC Park, but I do not support the Pittsburgh Pirates anymore.
who do you support then in MLB?
Minnesota Twins.
Why
Farm
Twins?
team league. So, growing up in Fort Myers, I used to go to baseball camp, believe it or not, and it was either the Boston Red Sox or the Minnesota Twins. And everybody wanted to ride the bandwagon of the good team, which was the Boston Red Sox. Even though I liked Roger Clemens, pitcher, he played for both teams. I always liked the Minnesota Twins because they had a farm team league called the Fort Myers Miracle at a ballpark. We actually drove by it a couple times going to the beach. That's where they used to play. And actually, they turned it into a fucking COVID testing spot during coronavirus.
Really?
Sons of bitches. Yeah. But
So you've been a Twins fan for
I've always liked the
while.
Minnesota Twins, but I always felt that, like, as you live in Pittsburgh, it's illegal to root against any team in Pittsburgh.
So do you feel that way? Like I feel like that too. Like if you're from Pittsburgh, like it's like a very, very like very
We
good
love our
community.
teams.
Yeah, we
We
love
love our
our
teams.
teams. Like the Steelers have the best fan base in NFL. It's been years running. Like they have the best fan base. Like Pirates obviously don't have the best, but people still go there just like the Browns did for the last like 10 years. Like
Yeah.
they were still supporting their team. And like the Penguins, they're just just as good as the Steelers are. Like they're a dominant.
For a while, they were like the Pirates, though.
Yeah.
They were pretty
I
bad.
mean, yeah, but like look at the last since what 2013 and on. Like they've been a
Back-to-back
dynamic
champion.
team. Yeah,
Back-to-back
Yeah.
champions, 2016,
So, like,
2017.
Yeah.
It's hard to be against the Steelers, but like
I don't. It's hard for me to root for any other sports team, and even like when we're eliminated from contention or weren't very good during years, it's still hard for me.
yeah.
I will say baseball is miserable for me. I like watching it live, and then on TV, I refuse to watch it. I wouldn't care if the Pirates made the World Series tonight. I would not tune in. I don't care. I
Really?
don't. I'll get the information from social media or some of the diehard people that love them, but I just don't like them to enjoy them enough to do that.
I mean, that's obviously every sport though. Like you watch any sport, like
Excuse me.
the live environment is so much different than in person. Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
being at a Pirates game, you could be at a Pirates game at 11 o'clock in the morning. You're still gonna have a good time.
I actually have a
You
Pirate
will.
game coming up for work on the 23rd, I believe, of
For what time?
June. 12:35.
Exactly.
Against the Chicago Cubs. It's a work outing.
We used to tailgate for Pirate games.
Yeah, we used to
Play
tailgate. Yeah,
cornhole.
we used to tailgate. I mean, we're going to do that definitely for sure, but that's the only reason why I care to go. A,
pregame.
the pregame, and B, because I'm going to be around coworkers and friends, and that's the good part of it. But
Exactly.
once I get in the stadium,
Who cares?
I don't care. They don't care.
I don't know
honestly
if I don't know if I ever told you or ever have I talked about the story of opening day.
Yeah, he doesn't know, though.
Have I talked about
Yeah,
it?
I think on the podcast, maybe. No, pre-recordings. We
Have
talked
I?
about on the recordings, like
So
on the
opening day, I went to the Pirates opening day. It was on 4/12, and then the game started at 4/12. So I worked that day.
412 day.
Yeah, 4/12 day. So I went down. I got to work that day at like 10 o'clock, and then I worked till like 12 o'clock. Went back to my apartment. I got ready, and then everyone like came to my place, and I drove out to the game. So we got there around like 1 o'clock. Game don't start till 4:12 obviously. So we go into that new place. Have you been to Shorty's yet?
I haven't.
Pins and
I've
Pines.
been there beforehand.
Dude,
When it used to be the Tilted Kilt, which was great.
dude,
Is,
Shorty.
yeah, have you guys ever been to the Tilted Kilt, though?
No.
No.
So the Tilted Kilt was a bunch of, like, women wearing very provocative clothing, running around, giving you food and drinks.
Not a bad thing at all.
It was a great time. But, again, it was an establishment that got out of line, and I'm glad it's now a fun spot to
on
go
North
to.
Shore? That was on North Shore?
Yeah, that literally
same
where the
spot?
Oh,
Shorty's.
the same. Oh,
Yeah,
same
Shorty's
spot.
was the Tilted Kilt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
We
because
love
many
all
nights
these since
there.
I've been 21, like, since I've been going down to Pittsburgh, like before 21, like I've
No,
never.
I should
so
be
it's been
yeah.
out of time for. It's been out of
Couple
business
years.
for. Yeah, I figured.
Couple years.
But we went
What
to
happened
Short.
to the Jerome Bettis place?
They closed down,
Why,
too.
why did they? Though?
Dude, that place was.
I mean, it's Jerome Bettis. He's retired now. I mean, there's not really a following. I mean, he's...
and that place wasn't the best either.
No, it
wasn't
wasn't.
that best.
They had
I
some
think
pretty
I've been in there one
They had
time.
some pretty cool bathrooms.
During 4th of July,
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
went in
probably.
there.
I believe.
Have
it's
you ever
probably
been in the
all-
bathrooms?
I think I did during 4th of July.
I was-
when we were
I was-
there.
The men's room is literally, as you're pissing, you can see the whole restaurant, but they can't see you.
Really?
What? I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
see-through.
So I have a. Crazy,
I mean, not see-through, but, you know.
I have a crazy story about that place actually. So, I was probably about like 13, 14 years old, and I had hip surgery. So after hip surgery, like I had to go see a doctor to get cleared. I did physical therapy, all that stuff, and like they cleared me to like walk again, basically without a crutch or something like
Yeah.
that. So we were walking down Pittsburgh and stuff like that, and like we were like, Mom, let's go get something to eat. So she was like, okay, let's go. And like we walked across the bridge to go. We were at the Point Park, not Point Park. Is that a Point Park?
Yeah,
where,
it's
like,
Point Park there.
where all the rivers meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were there. We walked across the bridge and went to Jerome Bettis because we never
Yeah.
heard of it or even like seen it before. So we went in there and sat down and
Well,
stuff.
that's a far-ass walk if you walked from the Fort Pitt
Yeah,
Bridge.
you-
over
I was
to
still on
Vandy.
crutches though. Like granted, like for me, like it was only across a bridge.
If you
That's
walk
a
from
pretty-
Point State, if
you
you
gotta
walk
go
from
across
Point
the
State
bridge.
Park, you had to go.
If
That
you're
was-
on North Shore,
You had to
you
make a
walk
staple,
across the
basically.
bridge. You're at the Point Park. It's not that far of a walk. It's literally across the bridge. It's like
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you probably walked to Jerome Bettis's was probably a good distance from off the Fort Pitt Bridge because you would have walked the Roberto Clemente Bridge or the Star-Kissed one.
No,
You would have walked over Roberto Clemente Bridge.
no, not at all. You walk across. I mean, maybe I don't know. the
Hold on,
names
is
of
this
it.
going to take long?
Huh? Yeah. No, I mean it ain't gonna take long, but we walked across the bridge, went to like the Jerome Bettis like restaurant. We sat down and ate, and this server, instead of bringing a tray out, he has all the dishes lined up on his arms.
I've seen it on Bar Rescue.
Dude, this man literally just
Killed it.
fumbles it
No.
all over my leg. I had like sweatpants on.
Your
all
leg? The
over-
leg or your crutch?
Huh? My
Was it
leg.
your leg or your
My
crutch?
leg.
Oh.
It wasn't my bad leg. It
You should
wasn't
have hit him
my
with
bad
your
hit.
crutch.
Huh?
Should have hit him with your crutch.
I should have fucking hit this
should-
man back. Like, it should have been bad.
What'd your mom do?
You should have collected the bag.
We all just sat there.
God!
I'm surprised. I'm surprised she didn't do act like that. But she was like, oh my god, like what the heck, we were all just like in shock for a second. She's like, dude, the server was like, oh my god, I'll get you I'll get you another round or something like that, and like get you more food and stuff like that. I was like, obviously, like the fucking food's on the ground, you're gonna get me more food, but like
Another round. I mean, were you trying to drink when you were in crutches too at that age?
yeah, listen,
Damn.
man, Mountain Dew's crazy at that time, bro.
I know. But Baja
That
Blast.
shit wasn't Baja Bass wasn't there, bro.
I just bought some today. Found some today.
Where did you find
They're
that?
back.
at?
They're back in. It's
They're back.
summer. It's summer.
They're back?
Every summer
Oh,
they're
that
back
makes
in
sense.
stores.
That
They're
makes
back.
sense. What was
Taco
that?
Bell original.
Yeah.
What was
but
that
the
flavor?
pitch black?
Was it pitch black?
That was like versus.
Did you guys? Okay, all right.
And it was like a purple black.
Yeah. If you guys
Pitch
said
Black
it-
actually won that contest, but they never did anything.
Yeah.
with it. I remember that.
would you guys vote for
excuse me.
Baja Blast or Pitch Black?
That's tough.
Baja Blast hurts my stomach.
Does it?
Really?
Yeah.
Good, so don't drink them that are
I'm
in
not.
the refrigerator.
I
Don't touch
I
them.
only drink the fountain Baja Blast
touch
from
'em.
Taco Bell.
Did
Did you
not do.
see Simply Lemonade? You know the Simply Lemonade?
Yeah, they're making
I'm
hard
not a
They,
seltzers.
they made a seltzer. Simply Lemonade.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm not a
seltzer.
Those are
fan.
rough.
I've never listen. Yeah. First off, seltzers are like I'm okay with them.
It's the
but
summer drinks.
It is, but Simply Lemonade wasn't Simply wasn't my favorite thing in the world. Like they have too much pulp. I don't do pulp.
You don't like pulp?
I hate pulp.
I like pulp.
Any pulp. I don't do
mind.
In
pulp.
lemonade, in mine, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I just I can't do pulp. So Simply has never been.
Are you a man or a mouse?
I mean, if it makes me a man to drink without pulp or with pulp, well, I don't know what the case may be.
Again, are you a man or a mouse?
Oh man,
Drink some pulp.
no,
It'll put some peps in your steps.
no. Like maybe if I put like it was like Slate Paul.
We're getting off subject here. Fuck the Pirates, by the way. Just for the record, if you have to bleep that out, you know, or do a little editing for Bob Nutting. So I don't care about the Pittsburgh Pirates.
We'll tag Bob.
We don't care about the Pittsburgh Pirates anymore. I don't.
We'll tag
They're
Bob.
embarrassing. They're disrespectful, and they're disheartening.
So I have something to talk about.
All right, well, give me some beer because I need a drink.
You want a drink?
Yeah, I mean,
Where's the beer?
slide it over from the camera from copyright infringement so I don't sue you. No, I was just telling everybody for the live video that you guys are fucking douchebags.
Why are we douchebags?
Yeah.
No,
why?
I'm kidding. It took too long bringing the beer back.
I had something that I wanted to ask you as soon as I left too, and I forgot what it was.
Anywho, back on the subject I was saying, I do not tolerate the Pirates. I don't root for any other really hockey team. I don't really care for any. If I had to choose, it'd probably be like the Vancouver Canucks. Just because I always played Sega with my dad, and he always told me to pick the Vancouver Canucks for some reason. Pavel Bure and all those old players used to destroy people in NHL on the Sega.
Now I destroy you in NHL.
And now I get destroyed. We play pretty good games here and there. I give him a run for his money. He just talks shit. But he knows all the glitches and stuff.
Yeah,
and
dude,
he plays
there's
faithfully.
no such thing as glitches. Like, I
Hey,
mean,
hey.
there may be glitches, but no one cares to look them up. Who
And as
cares
far
to
as
look them up?
football goes, I do like the Miami Dolphins, but
Same. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan.
I-
It goes Steelers, Chargers, Miami.
no.
me.
Steelers and Dolphins, but I would never root for the Dolphins against the Steelers ever in my life. I remember going to games when I first moved from Florida to Pittsburgh. Well, not actually when I first moved back. As I got older, and my dad and the family that I got placed with him and his other family, they knew some people from the Rooneys, and they got me like on field tickets, like as part of the media to go to the Steeler game
Really?
against the Miami Dolphins.
What age was this?
Hell, I want to say 6th, 7th grade when I first moved back here, and I was living with my grandma, and they found my dad, and my grandma couldn't take care of me anymore and said I needed to be with my dad, so I went there with his family, and they take me to the Steeler game, but Steelers ended up winning by a field goal.
Really?
Gary Anderson field goal. It was colder than shit. I had all kinds of Dolphin gear on. I had this cool ass Dolphins starter jacket
On field.
Obviously. Yeah.
at Three River Stadium, and my dad was like, "You're gonna get us mugged," and I'm like, "Yeah, oh well, you're gonna get mugged. I ain't gonna get mugged."
Yep. Exactly.
But we got to go down on the field. That was pretty cool,
That's awesome.
even though the Dolphins lost. But I got to
Hey.
see Dan Marino live,
That's awesome.
and I
And
love.
his home. It would have been his home stadium.
He's from
too.
Pittsburgh. Yeah. Steelers didn't draft. The rumor has it is the Steelers didn't. They passed on Dan Marino because
He was
They
from
said he was like a party animal in college, and they didn't want the risk.
Huh.
They also did say he had a drug habit too, but that's hearsay.
Do you
Joe
think?
Burrow, I guess, was like a party animal when he was in Ohio.
State. Well,
Ohio, and
yeah.
then he transferred out. To,
Yeah, but Ohio State's a bigger school than Pitt.
Yeah. Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I partied at Pitt. It's nothing crazy.
I never been to like Pitt
Yeah,
like
it's.
that.
I partied at Pitt a few times. I mean, it's a good time. Like obviously, I was younger. Like I was like I wasn't-
freshman, like
not.
basically,
Yeah, I was probably
grade-
almost a senior in high school at that time.
Oh
Like,
my!
I was partying probably then. Like I'm not like trying to boast about it, but like I was probably.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been to Pitt a
senior.
couple times. It's nothing fun.
Yeah, it's
and it's
like-
horrible. The terrain up there sucks.
Exactly.
The traffic sucks.
It's like being
I
at
go to a lot of
WVU.
wrestling
Yeah, it's
events.
like a hill. It's
Yeah,
like a lot
it's
of
I
like
go to a lot of
WVU.
wrestling events up there above the hospital at the Peterson Event Center, and I'm telling you right now, it sucks.
Yeah, it's like obviously partying in WVU is better than Pitt, but like
Yeah.
Pitt is like has
Excuse me.
like whoever said it was the terrain's like is like damn near the same just because all the hills and
Yep.
stupid shit like
Traffic,
Yeah.
horrible.
that. It is.
Yeah, horrible.
I don't know.
AEW is going to have to figure out a new venue here real soon because it's horrible traffic up there. But
Are they not big enough to get PPG paints?
excuse me. Yeah, they're getting there, but no, they're not big enough capacity wise. If they would open it up in a bigger arena, they probably wouldn't sell the tickets.
Well, no. Why don't they get PPG paints and then just not sell top tickets?
Because it doesn't look good when you have empty seats and you're in a facility and you're filming.
Yeah.
I guess.
It just doesn't look good.
Nope. You're
And
better
you
off
can't
just getting
say-
them all low seats and having the top filled up.
And you can't section it off. You know what I mean? I mean, they do have things where they like section off places and stuff, but it's bad for business.
How'd you get into
That'd be like you filming me for this podcast and I didn't show up. You like no one's here. You're just talking to yourself.
How'd you get into like being a fan of wrestling or professional wrestling?
I've just been watching it for many, many years. It's a true story too. Funny thing, my mother is coming here in a week from now. F my life. But, she's getting older and whatever. She's moving from Florida back to Pittsburgh, so she needs a place to stay for the interim. So whatever, I'll deal with her for a month or two. But back in the day, all they did was just watch wrestling, and they claimed my first words were Hulk Hogan. Not mom, not dad, not nothing. They claimed that my first words were Hulk Hogan. I don't recall. I don't remember.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what they claim. They put me up on these. I have pictures of. They put me on these Smurf pillows. Anybody remember? You know who the Smurfs
Yeah,
are?
we know
Yeah,
Smurfs.
obviously, yeah.
Papa Smurf, Mama Smurf.
Yeah, it's like all kinds
Gargamel and the cat and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they put me up on these pillows, and they had pictures of me in front of the TV, and I would be watching old school wrestling.
So that was something you've always been into.
It was pretty bigger though back then.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it was. Well, that's when it started to become mainstream and life. Bigger than life personas. That's what put it on the map.
Yeah.
That's what was on TV back in the day. It was like soap operas, pro wrestling, news, stupid westerns with Clint Eastwood and Sam Elliott and all these people. It wasn't really nothing to watch. There was no content on TV. I was born in '82, so I mean, obviously, '84 to '85 is when I would start to develop a brain and put all that. And then ever since then, boom. Fast forward to today, I don't miss a beat.
So you think you watched wrestling before it became mainstream, like you said.
Yeah.
So do you think it's developed in the right way for wrestling, or do you think they went off track and did something that they shouldn't have done in the past or something like that? Or have they been just a steady wrestling, pro wrestling, WWE, whatever other one it may be, but has it been steady, good content? Has it been good quality?
Oh no, absolutely not. Garbage, straight trash. I would say the last 10 years, trash.
Really?
From a wrestling fan standpoint and who's been following it, I get on social media and hear the internet and all these people talk about it nonstop. I just never actually got into the point of giving my point of view to people online or platforms, which I should, because I'm pretty confident I'll put my ability up against anybody. But it's funny to watch all these people who claim they know everything, to actual people who have been watching it. I've been watching it literally since I was 2 years old, and I've just turned 40. So I don't know. You do the math. I've been watching pro wrestling for 38 years, from the early 80s on, and I also still know stuff from the 70s rather. But yeah, I mean, they go through their spurts and characters. They just have to adapt with times. It's with anything. Gas prices are high. You got to adapt with the times.
Exactly.
Food prices are high. Got to adapt with the times. You can't get stuff shipped to you in a timely manner unless it's certain things. You got to adapt with the times, because if you don't adapt to any situation, you're just going to perish in that situation. You're going to live in the past, and you're going to die in the past, and you're not going to be able to keep going. And it is what it is. It sucks, but you just got to get through it. You just got to bite the bullet. You just got to get through it however way you can. But same thing with pro wrestling. It's the exact same thing. You get people shoved down your throat, new superstars, new people, new wrestlers, but they're starting to do a lot more things differently, where they're actually giving the small guy, the small man, the credibility that they get, actually what they should have had, but it's just it's like starting a new job. You got to make a name for yourself. You've got to produce, you got to be reliable, you got to be trustworthy, you've got to have results, you got to have all that stuff. That's what wrestling is. But Vince McMahon just decided to destroy it, and he wants to be the big guy in charge, and he did for many, many years. But that was proven in the late 90s that didn't work. That did not work. And now the small guys are coming up, and that's good. Wrestling's changing for the good, but they still shove people down your throat weekly. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Where do you think it can go for the future?
Keep pushing the small guys. Keep on having all the young people come up and learn and create characters. It's all about character, presentation, music. That's the one thing about wrestling. You got to have the whole presentation. You got to have the look. It doesn't matter if you're big, strong, tattoo, skinny, fat. Doesn't matter if you're built good, if you have a nice tan. It's all about all of that. You got to have music, the lighting, the whole thing. You could have the biggest guy or the smallest guy come out to the stupidest shit, and if people like it, then he gets over. It's whatever sells tickets.
Is it like okay, I kind of like that kind of answered my question actually. I was about to say like is it more of like what puts you in a position to like UFC, you have the main events on Saturdays. Is that what puts you in that position to be on a Monday Night Raw or like a Thursday night?
The main event, is that what you're trying to say?
The main event. Is that what makes
you get to the main event by producing. I mean, some people are better wrestlers than they are talkers, and some people that can talk better than wrestling get promoted, moved, or get better camera time. They get better stuff. I mean, it just depends. But like even in Ultimate Fighting, it's like it's almost becoming gimmickly. Because they have like this character and persona about them, and people would rather see two shit talkers beat the hell out of each other than a guy that'll whoop your ass and the other guy don't say nothing. Yeah. Like nobody wants to see that shit. They want to hear all the backstory. Like when Conor McGregor fought Cerrone, and all they did was that's all. You have to sell tickets. It's a hype. Yeah. It's even like boxing is a dying sport. They're trying to make that comeback. Back in the day, it was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was batshit crazy. He's still crazy.
Now it's Jake Paul.
Yeah. Now they're bringing in YouTubers and people who, hey, good for Jake Paul. He's in good shape. Not saying he's a bad fighter. Not saying he can't fight or beat anybody. But, hey, that's what he can sell. Who cares? Exactly. Why are you hating on the guy? I mean, he's making money.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares?
Exactly.
He could be doing far worse.
So,
Excuse me.
Let's go. Since we're talking about the WWE, you had something you wanted to do today.
Oh, yeah.
What you got for us?
Yeah, wait, by the way, we didn't even mention that he's a collector. He collects a bunch of wrestling
we're gonna pop
items,
up the basement.
A bunch of vintage toys, all kinds of things. If you want to give a description about that.
Yeah, definitely have to plug that. I mean, I got a little small Facebook group, Squared Circle Pop Culture. We just share information, we bullshit, we share products from in-store that we find, buy, sell, trade, or share classic videos, anything you find, or, whatever. We have live openings, kind of like what we're doing right now. But, yeah, I got this Panini exclusive. First ever, just came out, I think, Wednesday. My buddy got a code, he ordered it for me. I cashed out him some money, and boom. This is the second series ever from Panini for WWE. You know why Panini's doing this, though? I will say this. Panini, you're dumb because they lost the NFL. The NFL will not sell football cards to well, I wouldn't say sell. Panini does not have the rights to NFL trading cards anymore.
What,
they can't produce it.
They can't produce it. Yeah, they moved on to different outlets.
Topps is more of MLB, right?
No, it's not so much Topps. It's multiple different ones.
That's the only one I know, really. And I feel like Topps
Panini used to have a lot of exclusive stuff. So after this year, I think, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong. People watching this later could probably be like, "Oh, I think you're full of shit," but. The Panini needed to pick up heavy hitters, so now they're starting to get into UFC and WWE because they have to keep their shit consistent. So,
is UFC big with trading cards?
They're starting to get there. It's with anything you can sell of. You could put me on a beer can and sell me. People are gonna buy it.
Exactly.
It's just something different, something weird, something crazy. Oh shit, this guy's on a beer can. Like, okay, wonder what this is about. We should buy it and see what it's about. So anything, yeah. So I got these. Definitely gonna open these up.
When do you want to open them?
Yeah,
but when do you want to open them? You open them tonight?
I'm opening them up.
Let's open them.
Go ahead, open it.
Guys, start opening them.
Let's open them.
So you mainly exclusively do WWE stuff.
No, not necessarily. They have the most stuff out right now, so you have no choice. But now I got some AEW stuff.
I didn't mean just sports cards.
You mean cards or just collecting in general?
Just collecting in general.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, look, I collect things that, I used to like when I was a kid growing up. We had Turtles, we had Transformers. Never really got into the Transformers and the car shit. I was never into vehicles. For some reason, it just didn't do it for me.
Really?
Vehicles didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, I
didn't really care.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I want a Matchbox car. Or I want look at this cool-ass Hot Wheel. I'm like, no, who cares? I want something that's going to, do something.
Yeah.
But
I 100% agree.
I mean, no. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was my thing. I do love the Turtles.
Yes, 100%.
I did not like all the stuff of growing up. You know, I said this earlier, like adapting and perish. Like I do not put my money into like freaking
Stocks?
new ass turtle shit. Nickelodeon took them over, made their feet square.
Oh, just newer versions of old stuff. Is that
well,
what you're saying?
not necessarily. No, because there's newer versions of stuff right now. I'm big into He-Man. I like He-Man and Skeletor and
What's that?
all those guys and Orko and all the Masters of the Universe. By the power of Grayskull, I am He-Man. Yeah, he destroyed people with his sword, but he had a character. Well, he didn't have a character; he had a life. He was Prince Adam in his normal life, but then when he went into that mode to defend the power of Grayskull, he became He-Man. And he became this big, bulky son of a bitch with a sword, and he'd whooped your ass every time. Well, not every time, but he had like a set of characters or a set of people that were his alliance and stuff like Man-at-Arms and, he had a couple Orko, and then he had a cat. He drove around in a Battle Cat. Well, the cat turned into Battle Cat whenever he got his superpowers.
So it's just like a Power Rangers type thing, like fighting, like...
It's more animated and more cartoonish. Now they're starting to get more and more stuff. There's Netflix shows, and actually the people that created Bob and Silent J had the rights to the new Masters of the Universe. So they're doing a thing on Netflix for them right now, which isn't that bad. But if you're a fan of something, you're going to at least give it an opportunity to watch it. Yeah. But it's not bad. G.I. Joe, I love the G.I. Joes. I love the military stuff. The military stuff I always got excited about. The tanks,
action figures,
the airplanes, and their gear and stuff. I used to take my G.I. Joes and dig this little ditch, and I would, I literally, like, people had cars, and I didn't get into cars or vehicles, so I had my G.I. Joes, and I'd set them up and build a base, and then I would, like, have them just blow up all their shit, just blow up every freaking car there was. Everyone had bazookas, machine guns, shotguns, you name it. I would just set them up, and I'd just be like, they're like, oh, why do you always win? I'm like, because you guys are cars, and you can't do nothing back, so I just destroy you. But I mean, I don't just exclusively just collect wrestling. Wrestling's my mainstay. Wrestling's my PowerPoint. Wrestling's my strong suit. I will challenge anybody. I'll outdo anybody when it comes to professional wrestling, in my opinion.
So what else do you collect? Like, what are things that? I've seen Pokemon cards you've had.
Wait. Let me just say.
Hold on a second. Let's talk about Pokemon real quick. Don't put me in that category. I like to open packs of cards no matter what they are. I'll go get a deck of cards out of my drawer right now and shuffle them. I just like opening cards. But
Fair enough.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, it's not an addiction. It's a... Excuse me. I was just trying to chase that Charizard, and I figured, well, I got the money to spend on it, and I got first dibs at it because I'm in these stores probably more flexibility than an average person. Yeah. So I would just be in them so much that I was like, well, hell, I'm going to nab a couple up and post it and piss people off who collect Pokemon cards and hope I get the Charizard, because I would probably just trade it for something that I wanted. See, I'm not one of those assholes that go in there and buy a bunch of stuff and try to mark it up or resell it. I'll trade you if I'm interested in something that you got, but I also will use it as bait. It's like going fishing. If I know you like minnows, I'm going to fish for that. If you like worms, I'm going to fish with that. And I'm going to get what I want. And you get what you want. So it's a win-win.
Exactly.
Back to wrestling, just know that, like, if you play, like, 10 to 15 seconds of a theme song, he'll guess whose music that is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I would probably say I wouldn't say any genre or year. I'd probably say from 1985 till present day.
Dude, like, I'm not even kidding you.
You start to play an excerpt
it's crazy.
Of something, I'm probably going to guess the correct answer.
That's nuts.
It's crazy.
Because that's how from 1982.
That's how anybody. I'm talking about anybody that wasn't even famous, like that popular. I'm not
crazy.
kidding.
But because like that's how I got into it, or didn't like it, or didn't enjoy it, or how I remembered it. I'm like, oh, this guy sucks. But I would know his music. I'm like, he's horrible.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Or that's why the presentation matters.
Yeah.
Or
in the wrestling world.
I would just mark out, which mark out is a term of like being happy and geeking out or kissing somebody's ass, or because I just like certain people come out, I just get super excited for no reason at all. And other people are like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, all them kids, when you hear the John Cena, the beginning of the theme song, they're going to
Yep.
go crazy.
John Cena comes in, which is funny too, because sometimes when I walk in my office manager Katie, she'll be having a John Cena. It'll be like, as soon as I walk in the door, it'll be like, and I just go back to my office. But it's a joke. They fuck with me. They give me, it's like a little inside joke. As soon as I walk in there, I mean, literally, the moment the door opens, you hear. They think they're fucking funny.
Braden's going to love this one when he watches
They
this
think they're
episode.
funny. I miss you, buddy. I hope your shit ain't getting pushed in. I hope you ain't touching men when you're there. No, I'm kidding. You can't say that on camera. I take that back. Hey, if you are, I don't judge you, buddy. I don't care.
There you go.
I don't care.
That's all that matters.
I love everybody.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. Open those packs. Let's see some.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do
start
it.
seeing it.
Yeah, so debut edition, Revolution. Hopefully Noah got me to a good box. He ordered it for me. There's nothing guaranteed in here, but there's a lot of odds and stuff on here, so.
You're definitely going to pull something. It's like, it's a whole pack.
I mean, look, Ronda Rousey's on there. You know, she's a WWE superstar.
Oh, yeah, she is now.
But, you know,
Is she really?
Yeah.
she can't force taking the ass whoopings in the UFC anymore because she's getting older. So she's got to resort to something that's like less convincing, but
Family
you can still
friendly.
could convince.
Yeah.
It's family friendly.
Yeah.
I didn't get my nose split, but I don't know how to wrestle properly. I guess it looks a little better on camera.
How many are in a pack?
5 in a pack, 8 packs.
8 packs? Okay.
8 packs. Yep.
So
Let's see what you
40.
got.
Yeah.
You're good right there. You're good right there.
Let me see here. The keys to this, which is Rudy came over here, a friend of ours, a couple weeks ago. He either landed a bunch of garbage from somebody or his girlfriend gave him all this shit, but he had a car full of cards from like 70s, 80s, 90s. And he had a lot of good shit, but he also had a lot of junk. But he had a lot of good, decent, worth money stuff and comic books. But condition is key.
Exactly.
A lot of more stuff is graded now. So when you're opening up packs or you have anything existing,
You have sleeves?
the moment you bend a corner, you might as well wipe your ass with
You
it.
also
You
got
got sleeves for
you
it?
also
I
got
have sleeves with them, but I don't have sleeves with me right now.
you also got to look at the
boy.
print. You got to look at the print.
Yeah.
If it was printed right.
Yeah, printed right if there's anything or if there's any numbers on it.
Noah made me get into a little bit of watching card openings. I
I
don't know
do.
why.
I do all the time.
I don't. I just.
I watch,
I mean, I
like,
did a little bit.
Montez Ford. Oh, look who it is.
What are the odds of you opening that?
Second card I pull is a fucking John Cena.
That's awesome. I
Hey,
love that.
which I will say is I did like his original gimmick. They just shoved him down our throats.
Oh, the
pushed him
Thug
and pushed
Life.
him and pushed him. And he beat all the good wrestlers all the time. And he wasn't that goddamn great. But he's coming back June 27th. It's been announced. And the WWE needs it. I'll tell you something weird. So the John Cena card was just pulled.
Yeah.
You see what he's doing right there? The move?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The FU.
But there's a girl card I just pulled right now. And she's got almost a similar girl in the same position.
That's actually
Whoa.
nuts. Show it to the camera.
That's crazy. Indy
That's
Hartwell. She's a very, very good upcoming talent. Very upcoming. They're jobbing her out right now, and they're not using her right. But who am I? Ricochet, who just lost his title tonight to Gunther. And
While you're opening that, who's the hottest professional wrestler right now of all WWE, AEW, of all brands? Who's the hottest wrestler right now?
you're talking about
Fan
like,
favorite. Fan favorite.
You're talking about just who's on fire right now?
Yeah. Currently.
There is Shotzi Blackheart. That's a special card, but it's nothing to be too fancy about. She's
Is that
okay.
sleeves? Is that sleeve worthy?
Not sleeve worthy, no.
Okay.
I'd burn it in my fire
Let me
pit.
pick one for you. Let me pick a pack.
Oh.
What you doing?
I don't know. It's hard to say, really, in wrestling. A lot of people got injured. A lot of people are injured right now. I would say right now, Cody Rhodes definitely stole the thunder. I mean, he left AEW, came back to WWE, and was able to keep his same gimmick.
yeah,
his
which
same
why do you
likeness,
think that was allowed?
Because he just got over so much, I think, on his own.
Do you think that's just going to be a trend from now on? Like, if a wrestler is going from one platform to another, they're going to keep...
If you have an established name and you're big mainstream like that...
Okay, MJF.
Yeah, definitely. If MJF makes it to WWE, that'd be pretty cool to watch. But there's so many sponsorships, and he'd be censored. He ain't gonna be able to act the way he acts in AEW, and that sucks.
You mean WWE?
He would not be able to. He would not be able to act in WWE the way he acts
Yeah.
in AEW currently right now. They censor a lot of stuff, but I mean, yeah. Right now in WWE, probably is Roman Reigns, but he's taking some time off and he's not wrestling much on pay-per-view. Even though I cannot stand the man, his gimmick, I like the guy as a person. He's a good dude, and he also had leukemia, which sucks, and he actually got through it. And he's a part of the Samoan dynasty, which is The Rock's nephew.
Cheers
So
to that,
salute
man.
to that. So I definitely appreciate that because I like The Rock, but I don't like the gimmick. The theme music's great. I'm glad they switched him up, but I mean, hottest people right now in WWE are probably Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, and then in AEW, I mean, Chris Jericho is always up there. He's just no matter what he does, he touches gold. He'll touch shit and turn it into gold. But yeah, MJF, John Moxley, definitely CM Punk. Unfortunate that he made his long-awaited return to pro wrestling and he got injured. He has a broken foot.
Is he still doing UFC?
No, he's not.
Is Chris Jericho still like the part owner of AEW?
Chris Jericho is part of the management team in AEW, but he's still an on-screen talent.
So he was a WWE wrestler that like his whole life, and then made like
I remember the name. I'm
Chris-
Not his
familiar
whole
with the name.
life.
Well-
He started in WCW as a cruiserweight,
But
and in
still-
the early 2000s, when they had the Y2K stuff going on, and the whole
like
millennial stuff, and then
year 2000. Remember that?
Yeah.
and they said it was going to be the end of the world, January 1st, 2000. The world's going to blow up, and
Yeah.
all this shit. And all of a sudden, the WWE took advantage of it because it was like they came up with a gimmick for Chris Jericho to come into WWE, and he was Y2J, and they did like this big thing where it did the countdown. It was like 10,
Yeah.
9, all the way down to 1, and then all of a sudden it was like
Pull your mic closer.
boom, 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 break the walls down, and then it was Chris Jericho, and then. Man, he got one of the best reactions you ever could get in pro wrestling, and he was a small guy. He was a cruiserweight wrestler who was in WCW, who just didn't get a lot of TV exposure, and he dominated the cruiserweight division. And then finally, he came up, he got called to the big screen, and he's a goat.
But
he's in
he-
the top 10 of pro wrestling right now.
But he
as of
grew.
today.
But he grew there, and then like he went off of WWE and created this other wrestling promotion company like AEW.
He was a part of it.
Oh, part of
He's
it.
a part of it.
And AEW is kind of growing.
He's the
big.
first big name that they brought in. That they was
AEW
like,
is
we need
kind
someone
of
big.
growing bigger in the wrestling community, professional wrestling community, bigger than WWE. It's like getting to that point where they're
Really?
beating the WWE.
All right,
What's it called?
that
AEW.
All Elite Wrestling. This pack was garbage. Give me a different one.
Bill, you pick one.
I
It's
got
your turn, bud. I want to make this clear right now because I know for a goddamn fact, that if the moment we started this intro, after we did the intro, this man sitting across me right now would have been talking shit about beating me in Madden, but I won today.
Hey, we're not talking about that.
No,
right
no, no.
now.
I want to make this clear.
We're not
I
talking
wanna
about.
make
Well,
this
hold on.
clear.
Let's talk about
He
it.
wanted
no.
to put it on the podcast.
Let's talk about
I
it.
know. Okay, listen.
Let's
They're
talk
Madden
about it.
Fantasy
Let's talk
League. They're
Let's talk
fantasy
about
league.
that.
So, me and Bill are a part of a Madden Fantasy League. And
What platform?
what platform? What do you mean?
Xbox One.
Xbox One next
Series
gen.
X.
If you guys would like to join, please, comment in the description. We'll
Excuse
make
us.
sure to
Yeah,
add
hit us
you
up.
soon.
It's very competitive.
It's very, very fun. It's very competitive. It's a good time. But I joined a week late, and my very first week of the season would have been against this fucking guy over here. So I'm convinced that he did this on purpose. So
Definitely didn't.
I
Definitely
just
did. Who would've-
just pulled a Macho Man. I don't know if that's good or not.
Let me see that. Give me
I
that.
don't know if it's good.
You
or
know,
not.
why are you opening my shit?
yeah,
he told you to decide it.
He's supposed to be doing it. You're
He
opening
told
the
you to
pack.
You just told me to open one.
Yeah, he told you to pick it.
Pick it, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
Turn
this is a very good one.
Oh shit!
It's
man,
a numbered
let's go.
parallel. So that's probably the hit in the fucking box.
Is that a sleeve?
Well, I got
This is a sleeve.
All right, where can we put that right now so it's not like put it next
On
to
the
you.
cushion.
Yeah, put it on the cushion right
No,
next to
no, no, no. I'm going to put up on a flat surface. No way. This is a 027 of 199. This is a parallel Macho Man. That's pretty sick.
I pulled a Finn Balor, Odyssey
You should
Jones,
have out of what?
King Woods.
One-
Yeah, it's numbered.
129?
It's numbered 027 out of 199. So only 199 cards of these were made.
That's actually a probably really good card.
I thought I was just not bad.
Fuck you, Bill. You
My
just
bad.
ruined it. You
Yeah,
ruined
you
it.
just ruined it. Stop recording.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway. So
Make sure no more numbers are on the back of these. That's one thing I didn't check. But yeah, let's get back to Madden.
Yeah,
So-
back to Madden.
week two I joined this league, and it's been a very, very fun competitive league. Not many people in it, but it's been still a very good community. We made playoffs. Obviously, your boy made #1 seed. Sitting at 14-3.
You were not the #1 seed. The 49ers were #1 seed.
I was number
They're
one
undefeated. You were the #1 seed in the AFC.
I said I was okay, I'm sorry if I didn't say
Specify.
that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't specify. You're right. I'm sorry. #1 seed in the AFC. So
Were you
obviously,
both in the AFC?
Yeah, so
I used to be the Miami Dolphins,
Yeah.
but I was actually not going to continue to play in this league because I hate playing the computer and I like to play user games. So I told Bob, when you get new users or add more people, let me know. And then I just happened to, he messaged me, he was like, man, just log in and play your games, Bug. And I was like, all right. So I started playing my games. And then prior to that season, I was just, for some reason, and I drafted my team, was horrible team. And then, I have one of the best running backs in the league. When he's not injured, Saquon Barkley is an animal.
he has been.
So I drafted the Miami Dolphins because every time I get into a league, people nabbed them up probably because of their jerseys. And we were shitting the bed and sucking. And my first season was not going very well. So I said, all right, maybe I'm just, because in Madden, during preseason, you can relocate your team.
Yeah.
And I started to do it, but I didn't follow through. Well, the fucking computer fucking moved me to London. And I'm the Black Knights, and I got this fucking chess piece.
Yeah, I saw.
Yep.
Whatever, which I like. I love the red and black because I like the fucking NWO Wolfpack. Arrgh! But I still am not feeling it, so I don't know if I want to mess with them and relocate. But Wyatt is in the AFC. I played his computer, but I did not know that you were going to choose the Baltimore Ravens.
Were you the only
You're
team?
a fuckhead for doing that because any Pittsburgh Steelers fan don't pick anybody in that division.
No,
Wait, was he the only
But the reason
team
why he
that-
picked them, just tell him, because you wanted a scrambling quarterback. And Kyler Murray was there,
all right,
and everybody else
let
was
me talk.
available.
Why was Kyler Murray the quarterback?
Let me talk.
I thought you drafted.
We do a fantasy draft.
Yeah, we did a fantasy draft.
Yeah, somebody already drafted.
So
that
why
team.
did the Ravens matter with Kyler Murray?
So that's what I'm getting
if
at.
he drafted.
That's
Yeah,
the team.
that's what
No,
I'm
he came into the league a week later, and he gets to go through all the teams and pick whatever one. he
No,
wants.
that's not true. So,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, listen. So, Bill hits me up after week 1. He's like, "Hey, do you want to join this league?" I messaged him back. I'm like, "Yeah, I want to join." So, whenever you get to join a team, you pick between you choose your teams, right?
Yeah.
But you only see the top 3 players of those teams. So, I'm going through all these teams, right?
There's a helicopter passing right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
State police.
They're looking for us. They know Bill's here. So, I see the top 3 players of each team, right? The first team that comes up whenever you log into any game of Madden, or as soon as you log into Madden, of a new Madden, you pick the team you want. I picked the Steelers. No, shut your mouth. I'm going to talk here. I'm going to talk
Come
here.
on.
So,
Is this going to take long?
no. So I picked the Steelers, and all I see is Tom Brady, Amari Cooper, or someone like that. I don't know who it was. Amari
On
Cooper.
the Steelers team.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, let me look.
Which, mind you, is their previous Super Bowl winner.
It doesn't matter.
They were. That's why
It doesn't
you started
matter.
him.
It does not matter.
Team.
Doesn't matter.
Preston.
My play of
actually,
Madden.
not Preston. Bobby's brother, Storm,
Yeah, beat Bobby.
got tired of the DDA bullshit, and he also was like, fuck this, I ain't got time to deal with it. He left the league, but he's still in the chat.
Okay, that doesn't make sense because
Storm's a good dude. He's the Packers in my PlayStation.
No. He may be a good dude. Like I appreciate you. And
He's a good
everything
player,
like
too.
that. Yeah, he can probably beat the fuck out of me. I'm not saying
The
the best or
Steelers
anything,
owner,
but
the old Steelers owner.
I'm not gonna say
We'll get to the point. You were scouting the Steelers.
Yeah. So I was scouting the Steelers. They had top 3. I looked around. I seen an elusive quarterback, which is the type of style I like to play in. Is if you have an elusive quarterback in Madden nowadays, that's all you need. If you have fucking Tom Brady sitting in the pocket, yeah, he's Tom fucking Brady.
You're getting abused.
It doesn't matter. If you have no offensive line, you're getting your ass beat every single time. You're going to give up 10 sacks a game. I'm not doing that, especially if I'm going to play online against people that I'd never played against before. So I'm going to pick the Ravens. Ravens had the top 3. I don't remember what it was, but it was top 3 of Kyler Murray, James Washington. For some reason, is an X factor. Don't know how that happened.
Probably because he had a lot of yardage
in the previous year. But anyway, and another person, I picked them.
Yeah.
So we went to playoff. I finished 14-3.
They beat this. Yeah.
Now I want this to be clear. This man tied against a CPU.
I did.
You tied against you. You finished.
DDA.
You finished.
It's DDA.
No, it doesn't. I played Madden long enough.
It's DDA.
No, it doesn't. I played. I lost one CPU
but you
game.
You want to know how? You want to know how I tied?
One CPU game.
You want to know how I tied? Like literally, I was losing that game, and I threw this out in route to frickin' Darnell Mooney because he's a speedster.
Yeah.
And I mean, literally, you could just predict it at the moment I snapped the ball. I knew he was going to the house.
No.
And he passed the corner. He scored a touchdown. What I'm saying is against the computer. I tied the game. We went to fucking overtime. Nobody could score. I knew it was scripted from that.
No, it's not.
It's scripted.
It's
How am I-
gameplay. It's
Scripted
gameplay.
game.
It's a scripted
The
game.
reason why.
I'm about to lose this game. There's literally 6 seconds on the clock.
No.
And Madden let me score a 60-yard touchdown pass.
No.
It is scripted shit.
No.
It is. Yes, it
Okay,
is.
now
Yes, it is.
all right. Fast forward a little bit.
Yes, it is.
We made the playoffs. I was the number 1 seed.
Okay.
Bill was the number 3 seed.
Keep pleading your case.
No, I'm listening. I'm gonna like
Get
tell
your
you what
glory,
you're-
'cause I'm gonna
DDA
come
is
in and
not
swoop
true.
it like an eagle.
DDA is not true.
I got eyes like a hawk, bud.
DDA is not true. We went to
Okay.
playoffs.
All right.
Conference championship game. There's 4 of us left. I played against Bill. I beat him 24-3. Now listen, I played against.
Hold on, you beat who? 24-3?
Or no,
24 to
I'm sorry.
23.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I meant to
24
say
to 23. DOS in the AFC
Yeah, I
Championship.
won in the 24-23 in the AFC Championship.
Mind you, I missed an extra point on some wins.
No,
And
I'm
a
getting
field
there.
goal.
I'm getting there. I'm getting
And a
there.
field goal.
I'm
And
getting
he
there.
caught some bullshit interception. Hey,
a
you won.
user. Okay.
You
No,
got
you're
some
gonna be-
interceptions that was questionable as well. I mean, like
Thank you.
He messed
Now
up on
listen.
his part, but you
Now
got
listen.
some. You got
DDA.
And I ran down your throat.
I played
Saquon
against.
Barkley
no,
demolished you.
He did. But let me get there. DDA is
So did
not
my
a
backup
real
running back,
fucking
by the way,
thing.
too. He's fucking scored 2
Who's your
touchdowns.
starting running back?
Saquon Barkley, but I have A.J. Dillon from the Packers, too.
No wonder you went 10-6-1.
You were breaking so many tackles too. He was breaking so much tackles.
okay. I realized I was going for dive tackles, but anyway.
Finish your story.
So DDA is not true. I've never even heard of it in my fucking life until you mentioned it tonight. I
Go on
put that
Reddit.
on my life.
Go learn it. Go
I don't
watch
care.
it. You're gonna listen.
I don't care about going on Reddit and listening to it.
As
The
you
thing
play
is,
other users in the league and you continue to keep playing in the league, you're going to find out real fast how
no,
scripted it is.
I'm not because I played Madden long enough
excuse me.
online or anything like that to realize that DDA does not matter. If you make the wrong read, that is your fault. I played against probably 2 to 3 users this entire season that we played against. 2 to 3. I played against, not including playoffs. I played against the Bengals, and then I played
He's
against.
horrible.
Exactly, he doesn't play.
He doesn't care.
Exactly.
He'll put an effort in the beginning and then he just loses interest. I don't know what he's doing. Remember, you saw what he said to me when I crushed him.
Exactly. I
He threw
crushed him
8
too.
interceptions.
And this is when I
He was
first
beating me 14 something, and I just came back and just demolished him. Then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the new Microsoft tree." I'm like, "What?"
No, but anyway,
When you're playing a game
I
and
played against probably 2 to 3 CPUs games the entire year. I lost only one CPU. I would have went 0-1 against you. I would have went 0-2 if I would have played every single game. I would have went 15-2 if I would have played every single
point
game.
about our game.
The DDA does not matter. The only time I've ever lost against a CPU was when I was trying to force passes to Jacoby Myers on my team because I wanted him to become a superstar. That's it.
But you've also said on record in the group chat that you also said like you almost lost to a computer when you played.
I've almost lost.
Right. You don't think that shit's scripted? They were probably
But the thing is, if you make the wrong read, that's your fault.
It's not about read.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the whole game is about reading the defense you're playing against.
There's a trick with certain defenses where you can pull a linebacker,
Tricks.
and put them on the line. You can bring your linebacker down and put them on the line, and you'll get nano blitz. They'll blitz you. You'll get tackled every time.
Tricks.
It is there. There are glitches in NFL too.
No.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro.
YouTube it.
I'm not going to because I'm not trying to win. If Bobby beats me...
You're not going to win off those. I'm just saying, you're going to see, you're going to go like, oh, man, that's what Bill was talking about.
I know, I 100% agree with you.
Bob's definitely beating you.
I agree with you that there's cheat plays because it's a video game. There's always going to be a cheat play or cheat system in the game. But I'm playing the game as if I'm playing Madden or playing football in real life. If I see a play...
But the game's not that.
I know, I get that, but I'm still going to play it that way. And that's why I beat you. No offense. I'm not trying to... If you would have beat me, we would have went to overtime. We would have went to overtime, 100%.
If I wouldn't have missed that field goal or extra point, this conversation is different.
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
This conversation is completely different.
DDA benefited you on missing that field goal.
I'm not saying that you won on DDA. I'm just saying that, you put the efforts in, and I was up on you twice. I came back on you twice, and you're in your home stadium. The wind's blowing, wind stadium, snow's blowing, and I missed that extra point was bogus. The field goal, I don't think it mattered, and during the second half, things changed.
I still no, because I started out the first drive, and you can ask him everything that I'm about to say.
You were driving down the field, you scored because people in my other group chat were like, "Don't blow this, Bug," and I'm like, "I have no defense. My defense is not doing anything."
The number one defense.
Yeah, I do, and that matters.
And you beat me by 1 point.
Still,
but anyway, 1 point.
Anyway, with the game,
a win's a win, bro.
You can ask him. He sat there the entire game, and you can ask him. I was sitting there like this the entire time playing the game, and I played it. There's no DDA, and that's what I'm trying to get at, is that DDA is not a real thing. I knew what you were gonna run. I knew what was happening.
Yes,
I did.
Yeah, wait, that quarterback sneak. That first quarterback sneak.
The three quarterback sneaks you ran.
The quarter ended. The quarter ended. He knew you were still gonna run that.
That's a given play though on the 1 yard.
You're running outside run plays. You're running outside run plays, and I told him. I said it out loud that I have to stop the outside run plays. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
You couldn't stop him.
I couldn't. You're right. But I tried. I said that out loud.
Saquon Barkley was spinning.
DDA
remember that
does
one
not matter.
Spin.
DDA does not matter in Madden.
That's DDA.
But no.
What Saquon Barkley did to you was DDA, bro. You should have been able to tackle me. He was fucking spinning 8 times.
You know why, though? Because every single time I was trying to hit those tackles, when you're running the outside pass plays, I was going for a dive tackle.
Well, I knew
every single time I was going for a dive tackle.
Those don't work.
Exactly. Why do you think I was shredding off of it every time?
You're the only
There is a way around DDA. If DDA is a real thing, there's a way around it. I have never... I don't lose to a CPU unless it's something I'm trying to actually achieve something out of that game for a person or a player.
I've never tried to achieve anything for
I meant for players. Just me playing a franchise offline or something.
Yeah,
like
my
that.
team would probably be better if I try to do individual statistics bullshit.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm gonna beat Bobby, but I've seen the way Bobby plays, and I know I know what I'm not. This is gonna come out the same day that we're gonna play.
Bob's gonna manipulate your defense, and I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be ugly.
What do you okay, the things that he runs, Bobby runs. He runs quick slants. That's all he does. He runs quick slants, and he waits till the linebacker picks a side to choose from.
Super Bowl 619.
Huh?
Or what? You guys are playing
on Sunday?
Yeah.
Next Sunday.
No, this Sunday coming up.
He's the Ravens. He's the Ravens. He's playing the 49ers.
Okay, I'm sorry. The
lights are going to go out.
Yeah, the Sunday before.
Like that Super Bowl.
I was thinking that the entire time. Joe Klepis said that. He's like, I told him I'm the Ravens, and I was telling him, Bobby's killing it right now. Bobby's fucking 17-0. Or he was obviously 11-0. He's like, bro, this is the light out Super Bowl, bro. You're going to, dude, 49ers are going to be up. Lights are going to go out. You're going to win the Super Bowl. And I was like, you know what? Maybe that's true. But Bobby runs quick slants. All he does is run quick slants until a wide receiver or a linebacker picks a side, he throws the opposite side. And then he'll, occasionally, once you get used to it, throw a long route when the cornerback's pressed and he doesn't see the cornerback or the safety pull, or he has a wide receiver that's good enough to catch it. He's going to throw that long ball. He's going to get it 90% of the time.
What defense do you run? You run a 3-4, 4-3?
I run a Pittsburgh. I run Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah, 3-4.
Yeah. Pittsburgh defense is the best defense on Madden. You can't deny that. And the best offense is the Bills. I run a Bills offense and I run a Steelers defense.
I don't know about that.
Telling you.
49ers and
telling you.
49ers playbook and the Green Bay
And why do you think he's doing good? Because all he has is run plays with
He got the run West Coast one.
Yeah, exactly. So he's running fucking RPOs. He's running long. If he
That's the Steelers' offense
if he
now.
gets it, yeah, you're right. Yeah, but like I'm not saying I'm confident and that I can actually absolutely beat Bobby, but like I know what he's.
You have to run the ball more against him, or you're not going to win.
I threw 31 picks in the regular season, not playing one game. I'm in a Super Bowl. I threw one pick against you, which was bogus. That was
two.
Was it two?
Yeah, you threw two.
Okay, well the first one was bogus, in my opinion. It was a matchup. Yeah, it was a matchup that shouldn't have happened. But even and like you
DDA.
said, huh?
DDA.
Still, you can't blame DDA for that.
It was.
At the end of the day,
if I didn't replay, I streamed it.
if I did not get that touchdown off that play, which you were using the player to come after me. If you hit him, you probably could have stopped me for 3 points, not even 3 points, because I was at midfield.
Yeah. Exactly.
DDA does not matter. The user is what's controlling the play. Yeah, in some situations, if you're on defense and you're using a defensive lineman to go to the quarterback, the rest of the field is being usered by a CPU, which I guess you consider DDA.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if I'm using a linebacker knowing or lurking you, knowing that you're gonna and that interception I had for a pick six was a lurk. I knew you were throwing that. As soon as you threw it, I usered on, hit Y, took it for the house. Like, that's not DDA. That's me being a user to switch on to knowing that it's going to happen.
Let's change the subject.
I beat you.
Because,
I'm better.
You beat me by 1 point. You're not better.
I'm better.
Because
I'm better.
I embarrassed you in my household and I sent you packing.
I was damn near pissed drunk.
So was I.
Okay,
hammered.
Listen. No.
When's this?
It was you were here that night.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
It was when Cheyenne was crying that night.
When?
Or was it? Was you? Yeah, you were here. Remember me and you kept on looking at each other like, Cheyenne, you're going to see this and no more drinking. No, I'm kidding.
For real.
No, but
Who
I mean,
cares?
we were in he was here for a little bit and Pearson was here and I was going to let Pearson use the excavator for
Yeah.
But he couldn't get it moved and I just didn't want to risk it. And
Anyway,
I wrote it the other.
there's a difference between.
but I beat you by
me.
3,
You did.
almost 4 touchdowns.
Yes, 100%. I won't deny that. There's a difference between playing
not.
someone in person than online.
Which you should have been coming here.
Yes, hockey is the same way.
You can beat me. You can beat me in person, but I promise you will not beat me online.
Okay, but But I beat you pretty badly.
Yes,
that's true.
I won't deny that. I will. Yes,
and then you beat me tonight by 1 point.
Yes.
Okay.
Also scoring a.
I rest my case. Next subject.
I'm also in the Super Bowl playing Bobby. Good luck, Bobby.
Yep, Bobby Jaquay. Shout out, Bobby Jaquay.
Shout out, Bobby.
49ers.
It's a good game.
49ers, and I already know what's going to happen. Bobby's winning the chip. He's winning the chip.
He's gonna go undefeated?
This is the week.
Bob's going to go undefeated regular season playoffs and Super Bowl, probably the first time ever.
No, okay, let's make this clear. This is for the record.
I'm not saying that I want you to lose.
No, I know.
Don't take me wrong.
I know.
I wish you best of luck.
Okay, this is coming out the week after the Super Bowl. We're recording this 2 days before the Super Bowl.
Yep.
What is the score of the Super Bowl?
All right. The score of the Super Bowl.
I have the number 1 defense, number 3 offense. He has the number 1 offense, within top 10 defense. I beat you by 1 point. Yes. I honestly don't believe that Bobby's cousin's that good for him to lose that much, so I don't think he's that good.
Bobby's who?
Bobby's cousin, the Rams.
That's his brother.
His brother?
Yes, his younger brother.
I don't think he's that good.
He's not. He's okay. He's good.
Okay.
I mean, he's a consistent player.
But he
doesn't play as much as we all do.
Yeah, so what's the score of the game?
Oh, I'm going to say 36 Niners. I would say 23 Ravens. I honestly think I just think Bob has the upper hand from just all the different animations. He knows when players are moving. It's kind of hard to explain.
No, I know what you mean.
I think Bob's gonna win back-to-back Super
I'm not
Bowls.
gonna. No, he didn't win. He didn't win back-to-back. He lost last year.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think he's gonna go. Well, he's going back-to-back.
Back-to-back Super Bowls. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 28-24 Ravens.
Listen, I'm
28-24 Ravens.
not saying I'm the best Madden player. I'm not saying I'm the greatest of all time, but I'm confident in my Madden skills and what I know since I've been playing for I'm not saying we've talked about before this. You've been playing Madden since Sega, way longer time than I have, and I started in Madden 05. But
I'm 500 at best. Sometimes a little bit. This is the first I've ever gotten to a league.
Exactly. So I'm not saying I'm the best Madden player, but I don't think the margin will be as crazy as you think it is. And for the rest of the games you play against
I think that you're going to get panic, and I think you're going to blow it.
100% not.
All right. Okay. Well,
This game, you can ask him. I was sitting there
We had
sweating.
three people
I was
were watching.
sweating
We had
playing
three people
against
watching
you.
him.
Sweating, and I beat you.
3 people
I'm
watching.
not saying, and that's what I mean. I'm sweating and playing against you, and I barely knew what you were about to write.
DDA is the same thing as saying you got lucky.
Here we go.
It is.
Here we go. There it is.
Extra
It does
point.
not matter,
I mean, it
bro.
happened though.
You missed it on your own. You
right.
missed it on your own. 100%.
Excuse me.
100%. If
Okay.
it was in your win, both favors. It does not matter if you. I have kicked field goals within 20 miles an hour and 20 miles an hour win, and I've made them.
You're getting your back blown out on Sunday. Just
If I'm not getting my back blown out, but I'm definitely
are.
going to put up a
You
good
definitely
contest.
are.
It's going to be a high contest game. I'll put it over 45
when
points.
you do,
Who's
Plus
gonna be
45.
streaming it? Because I'm gonna watch it.
Bobby.
All right.
Bobby will.
yeah.
Bobby
On
will.
what?
I don't know
On
how
what?
to on just Twitch.
Actually, you're probably going to have to stream. You're set
I
up
don't.
yet?
I don't.
That's
they're,
not
they're
good
gonna
for
start
your-
ridiculing you for that, so you better figure that
That's
out.
not good
Why?
for your internet.
Because it's part of the league rules.
They've
The
never
away
mentioned
team,
that.
and since it's a Super Bowl, whoever has a losing record has to stream. True story. Yeah, they'll start. I mean, not that you'll get booted.
No,
but
I know.
We're in a fucking league where we have Ike Taylor was in our league.
No, I know. I remember we talked about this
A
before.
lot of
yeah.
other people. If
Yeah.
you don't stream, they're like, and they give you a certain opportunity to go. Okay, well, I didn't get it set up. Or
What if
whatever.
your internet is
Finally,
that
if you just
good?
keep it up, then don't play. Like they'll boot you. Like bye, see you
Oh my
later.
gosh.
So should I set up a all you have to do is
I mean, what I'm telling you is it's a moment of time before they start talking shit to you, saying, okay, you're a mainstay now, you're in the league, you're pretty good, you're not a bum, you can compete.
Streaming does affect the game, though. I'm not gonna lie, because if you stream, that's taking your internet speeds down.
I've never had no internet speed problems here.
Here-
I will bitch at them and say, hey, stay off the internet because
Here,
I
yeah.
don't want no issues.
yeah.
Here,
But, yeah, there are other people I'm playing, it's fucking lagging like crazy. I'm like, bro, like...
That's different. You
Because they're streaming.
If you're I get that.
Yeah, because if they can go on there and see if you restarted and how many times you played.
Yeah.
And if they see that, hey, Wyatt, why'd you play the computer 3 times? And you have no proof? My dog pissed on my controller. Like, yeah, you got a free
I mean,
loss
I get
coming.
that. Like, if they
Yeah,
want
free loss coming.
in this league, like only the amount of people we have. If they want me to do that, I'll do it. Like, I have nothing to hide.
The
I
away
have
team's
nothing.
supposed to stream.
But I'm probably not gonna be able to because I don't know how to set that up on my Xbox.
It's simple.
It probably
You
is, but
download
I've
the
never
Twitch
done
app,
it.
you sign
It
into
is.
your account, you hit the Xbox button, you go to the app of the Twitch, and you hit start streaming, and then you hit the Xbox button back, go back to the game.
The game is probably gonna have to be around 8 o'clock Sunday.
Yeah, one thing I don't know how to do still is how to share my link into the group chat.
Yeah, because that's what Bobby had to do.
does all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, but I mean, but still,
I
like
can
at the
set
end of the
that
day,
up.
like if he wants me to do that, if he
Let me
wants
be the commish of the league.
I'll definitely do that. I have no problem
Hey,
doing
good
it.
luck.
I have no-
Good
like,
luck Sunday against Bob.
I do like I'm not. Bobby will probably like I'm not saying Bobby will beat me, but it's gonna be a good fight. I'm definitely gonna put out like I know what Bobby's gonna run. You get like yes,
That
if
rollout
the
shit's not
CPU
going to work with him, so you better
We'll see.
figure it out.
We'll see.
Better
You
figure it
didn't?
out.
Did you set QB spies?
Once or twice,
Maybe.
maybe.
And I ran
knew
out-
that you-
I rolled out every
I knew
play.
I knew you have a mobile quarterback, so when I was running the 3D line, I knew that was going to catch up to me. That kind of bit me in the ass early too. I should have probably had more people down there.
If you set a QB
but
spy,
I thought
there's no ways
if I
around
pulled
it.
a spy back, you saw me. I kept on pulling that linebacker or D. I had Bud Dupree over there and that Golden over there. Had May a couple times. I got you on that one play with the corner with May Maye.
Yeah.
Sacked you, but
Yeah.
I don't. I like to run 3 people on the line That's just what I like to do. But I know that I'm going to give up pass plays.
I mean, I know in my situation I had to because
Bob's
you came out fucking
Bob is
running.
stacking the box, and he's going to do a lot of user shit. He'll pull his linebackers and corners back a lot.
You are a really good user, though.
Yeah.
Very good user. I'll give you that. My running, I wasn't worried about your defensive team, but I was worried about your user because you were back there every single time I was running.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to get back there, you were getting back there.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But
that's one thing I do about too. People say that too. It's like, man, I'm a user.
You are.
I'm not letting the computer do the work. I know what the fuck's going on.
Like depending on the play I'm running, it's gonna defer on the.
You got me on a
user.
couple bullshit middle plays though. Like that was the one pass you threw. I'm like, that should have been picked. That's bullshit. Whatever.
Hey, listen.
Hey, change the subject because this Madden shit's over.
Let's open
I
another
whooped
pack.
your ass and then you beat me. So you beat me when it counted.
No,
Exactly. I beat you when it counts.
Back to collecting. Like, what do you think the collecting is going to be like in the next 5 years? I guess say like what's going to change?
I feel like it's gonna. Well, I'm sorry to you were asking him, but you got to think of it like this though. Like when packs came out 5 years ago, the cards that were in there didn't mean shit, but they mean something now. So this pack, if you don't mind,
current day,
do you mind if I open a pack?
I don't care.
So this pack,
I accidentally opened one, so might as well.
Exactly. So this pack I'm about to open, it may not mean shit, but like 5 years from now, there might have been a misprint that we don't know about or something like that. It's gonna come up and like Bill now has possession of this card that we had 5 years the day we were recording this podcast.
Yeah.
So you got to think about that.
They change things up though too. You don't unless you're paying attention or don't know the product or whatever. Like this one was like it's a basic card. All of them almost look the same, but on the back of it there's a stamped number, which makes the value go up.
But do you think in the future that people are going to be still interested in like purchasing things like that?
Oh yeah, because it's like the new facade. Like you can sell.
I just want to know why NFTs have been dying. Like,
so
NFTs been dead.
I looked through them, and obviously I don't know any of the names, but the only name I do know in it is it's
Let me see.
numbered. You'll see. It's number one out of 7. 107. It doesn't say out of how many though, from what I can see, but it's a Hulk Hogan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't. We're
right there. Yeah.
It's a Hulk Hogan.
Let's see that baby.
Yeah. That's a Hulk Hogan. I don't know if you want these. I don't know the other people. It says Tony D'Angelo, Alexis Bliss, Riddle, and Marcel Barthel.
Is there any numbers on the back of them, like a stamped numbers?
What would stamp look like?
That's the number of the card. There should be like a stamp or something like that, or like a number, like boom, like a punch.
No.
That's a pretty cool Hulk Hogan card. I saw that pulled, but I was hoping I got one pulled too. And this is just a basic. But that's a nice card.
That's what I figured. I mean, that's like I have like.
Of course you would pull. Of course you would pull the pack that I should be opening.
We've mentioned all these people. We've mentioned all these
We
people.
got ours out of the way.
Yeah, we're done. We're done for opening.
Bill fucked it up to begin with.
I opened it with Macho Man.
Yeah, you pulled a nice stamped one though. That's good. So yeah, on the back.
Is Randy Savage stamped?
Yeah, on the back. Oh, I dropped Hogan. No damage, Hogan. See the back of this card?
Show the camera.
See the numbers up in the corner?
Yeah, 107.
All right. See the corner up in this one? 129.
Oh,
But do you see the stamp number?
Yeah, I see that.
Oh yeah.
That's a stamp number. That means only 199 of these cards were made.
That's crazy. That's a good card.
So that's number 27 out of 199.
Yeah, that's actually a really good.
So this is only 199 cards made in the world. And
You were supposed to pull that, and you did. How do you feel about that?
I guess horrible.
You son of a bitch! If it would have been a Hulk Hogan one, I'd have been mad as fuck. But no, I don't care. That's a valuable card.
Let's go. One more.
Yeah, open up the rest.
I think let's
finish the rest of them.
Yeah, let's finish the rest of them.
we'll
Let's call it a night.
Nice
All right.
box. We're not calling nothing tonight.
We ain't calling it a night.
This shit's over when I say it's over. It's over when I say it's over.
Get open that
Oh,
one.
Flexi Lexi. Carmella. Another Marcel Barthel. Zia Lee. Angelo Dawkins. An old Flexi Lexi. Lex Luger. Legend card. Not stamped.
So they put a legend in there every pack. I'm saying.
No, not necessarily. The first two weren't. Or first one. Let's see here. Oh, shit. What we got here? Big E out with a broken neck right now.
Really?
Yep. Some new wrestler didn't do his move right and hurt him. Uh-oh. This card's upside down. I wonder if this is an autograph. Oh, is it? It is!
What is it?
Pulled an auto. Pulled an autograph.
Oh, not it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit.
Io Shirai autograph.
Is it labeled?
Ew.
Like, out of how many? Is obviously, is it like a... So, autographs,
Dang.
like, are they based off of, like, the same amount? Like, you can just pull a common card. Is it, like, you can pull a common auto, or is it, like...
I would say this is probably pretty common. She's mainstream, but she's not that big. It's not a numbered card. It's still a value, though.
That's awesome, though. Hey, that's 3. That's 3 for the night.
Yep. Well, and I also pulled a Becky Lynch Supernova card, which is these are pretty cool cards.
Yeah.
You see it? Oh, wow.
They are all pretty cool. I mean, they have a holographic stuff on all of them.
That's probably the hits in this box, unless I get lucky.
We'll see. How many more you got?
2.
2 more. I'm opening up this one right here. She was backwards, so I knew when I opened it.
Yeah, the one was
Yeah.
upside down.
Oh, man.
What we
Hold
got?
up.
What we got?
Hold up. Dolph Ziggler, Ricochet, Dakota Kai. I got a Revolution Street Profits card, which is like a tag team. Not numbered. But don't care if it's worth a lot or not, or if it's even great. But I pulled the Mega Powers, Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man
No way.
together,
Let me see that.
which is crazy because we pulled a Hogan individual and a Macho Man from this
Yeah.
box. That's the Mega Powers right there. That's a pretty sick card.
Yeah. So, is there a certain way to open these? Is there a certain way you should open these?
Yeah, I mean, you
For a
don't
new
want to.
collector
You don't
or
want to
something?
start. I don't rip.
You pull it by the back.
I don't rip. I
No.
pull it from the back because I don't want nothing hitting the corners.
Yep. 100%.
Corners start getting damaged, the value goes down. So, yeah, you want to do anything you can to like forbid the corners.
And I know,
from
like we
getting
were talking
nicked.
about Pokemon, like for instance, like I know if
Pokemons are different. 'Cause they're
Whenever-
like shaped like a deck of cards.
well, yeah, whenever you're pulling those out, like there's a technique of like, if depending on the pack it is, you pull like, if the back of it's facing up, you put like 2 of it in the front, and the best
Yeah,
one
I
is in
seen.
the
Yeah,
back.
I seen
Yeah.
like something like that.
Yeah.
I watched-
Sheamus, Brock Lesnar, Dewdrop.
Isn't Sheamus like
A pretty cool Undertaker
Irish
card.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool Undertaker card.
Yeah.
The Taker.
That's cool. I like that one.
And then
Is he retired now?
he's retired. And Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Kevin Nash,
Yep.
which I met in person, and he signed some stuff for me.
Is that all of them?
That's it.
So what are the gems out of the pack?
Not bad.
Yeah, gotta go through them.
for $140, not bad.
How much?
140 for this box.
Jesus.
I mean, you gotta think.
I
that,
mean, you
like,
gotta
back
go a
in
little bit.
if that was like 2 years ago, it'd probably be like half. You think it'd be the same price?
UFC's new box for Panini's $900.
That's what I mean. Do you think the price of that 2 years ago would have been the amount it is right now?
No,
How much do you think it had been 2 years ago?
probably $75.
I don't even think it'd been that much. Honestly,
Probably 75.
you think?
Yeah.
For any pack, or is that just like this
No,
pack in
depending on
general?
whatever it is. There's
Oh,
different
okay,
things.
the different type of
There's
pack,
hanger
okay.
boxes, blaster boxes, and hobby boxes. Hobby boxes are the most expensive because you can get the more value out of them.
Makes sense.
What's a hobby box?
This is a hobby box from a actual fit manufacturer or a card shop.
Okay.
They get the good product because they sell it for a good price because you can get more value out of it. So if I'm paying, like Panini NFL football right now is $1,350 for a hobby box.
Wow.
But if
Whoa.
you pull certain shit, you almost get your money back then some. Somebody just pulled a 1-of-1 Trevor Lawrence black autograph from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He'd probably buying a Lamborghini right now with that money.
That's crazy.
What?
Now think of it.
It
If
really depends.
let's say he had like
That sucks.
a Hall of Fame career. That card.
Yeah.
How much now? Imagine how much
he's
that
just-
card is 20 years from or
Yeah.
15
Yeah, if I
years
paid
from now.
$150,000 for
If he
it,
grew his career, that card is gonna be worth so much.
That's like pulling an 85 Jordan?
Maybe,
Don't call
yeah.
me. Is that like what? Is that the year?
yeah, it's like a Jordan rookie.
That's
or
like getting
something.
a
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett card and him taking the
My
Steelers to the Super Bowl.
My gems I have don't mean shit, but to me they mean something. I have a rookie Ben Roethlisberger in his Miami uniform. I have a Pat Firemoose
Miami University
Yeah,
of Ohio.
yeah. I have Pat Firemoose. I don't care what anyone
He went
says.
to Penn State, right?
Yeah, Pat Firemoose is gonna be not anywhere near
Heath Miller.
Heath Miller, but he's gonna be a good tight end.
He's gonna be better than Heath Miller.
Yeah, I think so.
He's gonna be like Kelsey type shit.
I think,
think
so.
so?
I think so.
Yeah, I do.
I hope so, but like
I hope so too.
I hope so, but I'm
I
just
have
gonna say for
very
right now.
big
But
hope
like
in the Steelers
I have
team.
I have Pat Firemoose, rookie in Penn State uniforms. I have a Kobe. I don't know what year. I have a Jordan. I don't know what year, and then I have a John Moran. I think. I think no Justin Herbert. I don't know why I got those the two confused, but I have a Justin Herbert.
Herbie.
Yeah. So I think the best way to outro this. You want to pour some shots for us?
Which is Hazard's Distillery, which was a gift from a friend of mine.
Where's that made at? Is it like your local one or is
Yeah,
it
Central Pennsylvania.
really
Yeah, Miffleton and
very smooth?
Miffletown.
You said it would taste like
bad to
Fireball.
me. It's bad to me.
That's
He said it was worse than Fireball. I disagree.
No. Do you like Fireball?
I love Fireball.
You're stuck in high school, bud.
Fireball's good stuff.
No way.
If you're looking for a good night, just drink some Fireball.
No way.
Or if you're looking for a bad night, drink some Fireball.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Here, pour your own shot because I can't reach that far. Kill the rest
I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in for this podcast. I'm Bill. This is Doss. This is my father. Thanks for watching his story, his collecting stories, all types of everything that we talked about. The Madden League. I just want to say thank you. Thanks for watching.
If you want
Watch it.
viewers on your shows, make sure you just sign me up.
Watch this shot and have a good night.
All right, guys. Well, this wraps it up. Thank you, Bill. This has been a fantastic show. I'm
Thanks,
glad
Father.
I got to know you a little bit more. You still suck at Madden, but thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the show. If you want Bill as a regular host,
Tell your friends.
yes, sir. Make sure to let us know if you want Bill as a regular host.
Tell all your friends.
We're gonna take another shot. No matter if you're drunk, sober, or hungover, guys, make sure you guys know we're always willing to talk. Have a good night, guys.
Drunk Sober Podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
Went smoother than the second time.